Michigan has important choices to make this year. In November, we will elect a governor, 38 members of the state Senate, and 110 members of the State House of Representatives. This is citizen action at its most basic level. The Center for Michigan is our state's nonprofit, nonpartisan citizenship company. What we do is provide opportunities for Michigan citizens to weigh in on their views of what kind of state they want and how to get there. And our purpose is to provide citizens with a way to bend the ear of the politicians who are asking for their support. Beginning last year in September and proceeding until the end of April, the Center for Michigan held community conversations throughout our state, 166 of them plus 2 statewide polls, and this involved more than 5,500 diverse Michigan citizens. We're presenting our report of this public engagement campaign. We call it Michigan Speaks. And the report taken together represents a citizen's agenda for Michigan. An agenda which we hope the candidates for office will listen to as they discuss and debate this fall. An agenda which will make a roadmap for them when they go to Lansing at the beginning of next year to listen to our state and to make it a better place for everyone.
The Michigan Speaks report identifies 4 urgent citizen priorities in this election year and beyond.
The first point in our citizens' agenda is investing in roads, bridges, and infrastructure. We want to talk about this point first because it's front and center in our state capitol. Our leaders have been debating for much of the past 3 years about road fixes and road funding. The message from Michigan citizens is clear. A majority say it's an urgent priority to fix the roads and are willing to pay more in taxes to do so.
Our quality of life discussion asked a variety of questions that impact the reasons behind where Michigan residents choose to live, work, or if they even decide to stay in the state at all. A majority of participants in our community conversations and phone polls identified decreasing poverty as an urgent priority. And it's not just people who are on the poverty line who are saying it. Poverty is considered an urgent concern across every demographic group we measured. Solutions, however, are not as clear as public opinion.
Yet again, Michigan residents have identified a number of education issues as high priorities on the citizens' agenda. One of these top priorities is improving college affordability. 80% of community conversation participants and 78% of phone poll participants voted this as an urgent priority. 70% of both conversation and phone poll participants across all worker, racial, and income groups said it was urgent. Comments from community conversation participants indicate that Michigan residents fear the long-term economic consequences of growing student debt.
Additionally, the issues of intensifying education and job training, improving pre-K through 12 student performance, and increasing high school completion rates were voted as urgent priorities in conversations and polls alike. Conversation participants expressed concern for students' preparation for the real world, as Michigan student test scores indicate they're falling further behind their peers from other states. Michigan's residents want improvement on education, not campaign promises.
We also asked statewide residents to weigh in on public money issues. In short, the people of Michigan are signaling for a new normal, a sort of murky standoff on taxing and spending issues. They're willing to pay more in taxes for roads. Otherwise, there's zero consensus about what to do about overall taxation levels. State leaders who would cut taxes further have no public mandate to do so. State leaders who would raise taxes also have no public mandate to do so. Given the deadlock on tax issues, innovative solutions will be necessary in order to execute the urgent priorities identified in this report.
If you'd like your own copy of Michigan Speaks, you can download a free PDF on the Center's website, thecenterformichigan.net. It includes detailed analysis of each of the Citizens Agenda points, as well as information about our demographics, methodology, credits, and what you can do next.
Are you looking for ways to carry out your agenda for Michigan? Stop by our website, thecenterformichigan.net, where you will find opportunities to get involved through community or candidate engagement events. There will also be a link there where you can find opportunities to volunteer near your home.
You can also continue the conversation on the Center for Michigan's Facebook fan page. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at Center4MI. We invite you to also use the hashtag MIVoice to share your insights, reflections, and ideas about our report, and to share your experience as a community conversation participant.
Thank you to the more than 5,500 participants who helped set the Citizens Agenda for 2014. We value the time you volunteered to participate and share your ideas, priorities, hopes, and needs for Michigan. This report belongs to you. And this work would not be possible without the generous financial support of more than 36 corporate, foundation, and individual investors in the Center for Michigan's work. Those investors are listed in our report, and we are extremely grateful for their support and their trust.